been at the forefront of coordinating the multi-sectoral fight against this menace must also step up their efforts. It is not just a fight for sobriety, it's a fight for the soul of our nation. Alcohol and drug abuse threatens our security, undermines development, erodes the health and potential of our youth. We therefore cannot sit pretty and see our youth, the pride and the future of our nation, get derailed by harmful substance. Let me be unequivocal. The government is fully committed to this fight. Our national government administration, officers, girls, with other multi-agency team have firm instructions to implement His Excellency the President's directive on eradicating illicit brews and other harmful substances across the country. We will not waver, we will not relent, and we will not bow to any pressure from those who profit from the destruction of our youth. This is a battle we must win, and win decisively. To the parents and the guardians here today, your role cannot be overstated. Your child may now be at the university, but they still need your guidance, support, and love. Be present in their lives. Ask about their studies, their friendships, and their well-being. Show them the way that they have, and show them that they are valued and supported by the family. Be vigilant for the warning signs, a drop in academic performance, withdrawal from the social activities, mood swings, or secretive behavior. These could be the red flags. If you notice them, don't hesitate to have an open and honest conversation with your child. Remember, your involvement could be the difference between bright future and a life derailed by addiction. We have been told, because I attend also parental classes, that we must talk to our children, including asking them who is their girlfriend now, who is their boyfriend. You must now live to the reality of the time. Our days, your father cannot contemplate asking you something even close to that. In fact, in the village where I came from, if your father sees you walking with a lady, he will pretend he saw something on the other side, and he will change route and course. You are not allowed to be anywhere walking with a girlfriend. Now it is unfortunate that these are new times. We can't raise our children the way our parents raised us. We must have an honest conversation and to show and to understand what they are doing. To the university administrators and faculty, you are not just the educators, you are custodians of our future. Your institutions must be safe havens where students can thrive academically, socially, and emotionally. I urge you to prioritize prevention programs, create substance-free social space, and provide wellness-focused activities. Provide sports activities. You know, I just came from the sports ministry. My dream, it was then and still is, that the university become the center of sports excellence in the country. And please provide those activities for young people, opportunities for them to run, places for them to play football, to basketball. I personally never realized that I was in fourth year, to be very honest. From the day I joined first year, I was in the Christian Union, I was in student politics, I was in the football team of the university, I was in the debating moot court team. I traveled all over the country, to preach all over the country. I traveled out of the country to go for seminars and workshops. Then I realized at some point it is for year. In fact, the day I left school, I realized everything I owned within school was not mine, including the school mattress. I actually almost begged that, can I be given this mattress to go with? Because the first day we went out and with my friends, we slept on the floor. It was the second day that we looked for a mattress, we chartered a mattress. So let me say this, the university must be an interesting place for our young people. Idleness will create an opportunity for drugs and drug abuse. We must make sure that somebody is playing some role somehow in some activity and busy, whether it is Rotary Club or something, or they are in Red Cross or volunteering in St. John Ambulance or something. so that then we can keep them as busy as possible and make the university more interesting and make their grading even more interesting with extracurricular activities, and we look for those activities. Equally important is ensuring that students struggling with addiction can seek help without fear of stigma or judgment. Let us build universities that nurture not just minds but also character and resilience. The idea that you expel a student because they are addicted may have to be revisited. Yeah, because I have now grown up and I've been told that addiction is a disease like any other disease. Instead of expelling them, you have to find ways of making sure that they are treated because they are looking for treatment. So there's a whole focus on change of mind to make sure that this sector is different. So the young men and women preparing to join university or already pursuing their degrees, this is your moment. The choices you make today will shape your future. Drugs and substance abuse may offer a fleeting escape, but they come at a devastating cost. Your health, your dreams, and your potential. Employers today are not just looking for academic qualifications, they are looking for individuals with integrity, discipline, and mental clarity. By choosing a drug-free lifestyle, you are not only protecting your health, but also building a foundation for successful and fulfilling career. The findings of this report are a call to action for all of us, parents, educators, policymakers, and the young youth themselves. Let us unite in this fight to create a sober, healthy, and prosperous nation. The university management and the relevant stakeholders should roll out deliberate and sustained drug and substance abuse prevention interventions, including strong mentorship programs tailored to the needs of vulnerable population. There is also a need for collaboration and strengthening of the university chaplaincies to play an active role in the prevention of drug abuse. This includes bringing on board other programs intended to moderate the risky factors of substance use among students. I urge Nacada to continue in this journey in collaboration with the university management to leverage social media and other online platforms to reach the students with tailored prevention programs and factual messaging to counter myths, misinformation, misconception related to DSU. Further, I direct Nacada in collaboration with the university leadership to explore strategies of implementing a raft of recommendations that have come from this report to address this menace. You have our full support to this end. To our youth, I say this: your future is in your hands. Choose your friends wisely, stay focused, and prioritize your well-being. By doing so, you are not just investing in your success, but also in the future of Kenya. Before I declare official this report, Pastor, who is also a member of this team, thank you very much. I also think that the church has a role to play. Yeah, the religious institutions have a very strong role to play, and we'll support you, but also support us. The report that the CEO, in the CEO remarks, you saw he mentioned that Gen Z campaign together with drugs and defiance. Please, both of you be sitting. You know there was a level of defiance that is not ordinary and normal. Yeah. Meanwhile, religious leaders were sitting somewhere saying, our children occupy everywhere. Let me tell you something. They will occupy that church. You remember in that campaign, they were beginning to say, kila mtu aombe Mungu yake. Kila mtu aombe online. Soon, you'll have our churches as empty as the churches we see in Europe. You know? And then we'll not have centers for taking care of these young people. Let's do this thing together. This defiance you see with young people, and we are glorifying it. You know, you're glorifying it and calling our children's names. That glorification of that defiance is going to eat us in the near future, and it's going to make our society be in a terrible place. Because I have really spent a lot of time. I have also another program with the IG. I hereby declare the report of the status of drugs and substance use among university students in Kenya 2024 officially launched. Thank you very much.